I kind of had this intention. I've been really working on mastering my feminine and my masculine. And not just mastering, I mean like calling in my feminine. Like, oof. Like getting goosebumps kind of even just saying that and speaking it and knowing what that feels like. That was my intention. And I got it. Like, whoa, that's it. Like she just came in, and my masculine was able to really protect her and make her feel safe. And she's been here ever since. And I haven't ever had that experience. Yeah. So needless to say, that was my intention. But then I got like that plus so much more. So much more. Everyone's experience is really unique, right? For me, the best way I explain it to people is I just got cracked open. Like I got cracked wide open in this loving space and loving container and transformed like in an instant, like instant shifts. Oof. I'm like getting goosebumps talking about it again. And everyone I talk to, I beg them to go. Yeah. Like, I'm like, you have to do this. Yeah. Like, I don't care where you are, like what you are doing. Yeah. Like, you have to do this. Your partners will thank you. Like my husband was so grateful for this woman I became and transformed into when I came home. The woman I was trying to become, trying to be this woman, like she was just there. Like that's really like the best way I can explain it. I stopped trying and I just became her.
So my intention really for this retreat also to fully step into my integrated feminine and call in my feminine and balance more with my masculine. And to just like, this is what I'm supposed to do. I don't ask questions. And it's interesting because although my intention started or my intuition is what guided me to this space, what I've gained from this retreat is this whole other intuition that comes from my womb. And so now I feel like I have two pieces of intuition that guide me, and a large piece is really starting to activate and come from my womb space. And my intention was just to continue to learn about the essence of feminine, like what that even means, because I didn't have a clear understanding of that growing up. And I work with a lot of women, and that was my intention, was to fully step into this more feminine and embodied space.
Yeah.
It's interesting too, because we've all mentioned the feminine, but one of the biggest takeaways for me was that like powerful masculine that I connected with, and truly, I mean, like daily can feel him present in my body and in my life.
Me too.
And that was a very important piece in what allowed this feminine to start flowing within my body and in my life.
Me too.
Yeah. Huge.
Big.
Yeah, really big.
One of the biggest shifts too was integrating my masculine better and feeling him with me at all times, and just I hold a completely different space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That feeling of I have my own back.
Yep.
That's it, right?
Like literally.
My masculine has my back and is always keeping me safe and protected. Allowing my feminine to come in and bring herself out, and I think that's how it worked. I mean, that 100% was how the shift happened, was because of that masculine, like being able to really fully feel him and embody him and trust.
In a grown-up way.
Yes.
Right? Because
Not
I've
the
always
adolescent.
felt my masculine. I've been over-dominant in my masculine.
Yeah.
Like I've been pushing through life with my masculine, but there was a really big shift of like the integrated masculine that's allowed for this. I've always felt my masculine.
It's like he came into a place of support as opposed to like this
fighting
dominant
or pushing
space.
This immature way, right?
Yeah. Which has allowed me to be with my husband differently.
Yeah.
So since my husband is no longer in the front, or since my masculine's no longer in the front facing my husband and my masculine's behind me, I can now be with my husband in a completely different way.
Yeah.
In all my relationships, actually.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What was the biggest takeaway? Like if the top thing?
I don't know. I can't say one.
I can say what mine is first.
Okay, say yours.
So the biggest thing for me was recognizing the natural state of women in space together. Like I feel like most women, whether or not we're aware of it, have some deep sisterhood wounds.
Yeah.
And it was so beautiful to watch women truly, truly, truly support each other, to like let the walls down and love each other in our messes and in our glory and in our rage and in, you know, the full spectrum. And it's changed the way that I move through my life and ignited like this passion in me to bring that to more women in the world, because it's like it's the power when women love each other and when we really stand beside each other. It'll change the world. Like, it truly will.
And it's still here. Right?
Yeah.
We're a month out now, and like the three of us, like you guys are my sisters.
Only a month. It feels like so much longer.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's true though.
Like true sisterhood.
We are sisters.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That definitely happened.
I definitely would agree with the collective piece of that. That this container that Cytherea creates and holds is, you know, you're not alone. These experiences that you're going through as a woman, you're not alone. As you recognize it in other women, and then you realize it's not just seeing in other women, and all of a sudden you just like realize that it's bigger than that even, and it's collective. It's everywhere, and there's magical and massive transformation and healing that happens in that container where you say, oh, this is me, and I'm healing me, but I'm healing me for everybody, right? This like bigger piece, and that was big. And then I think my other takeaway really is just the feminine masculine for me. Like that was so big. I'm just a completely different person. So walking away and being the me is my takeaway. It's like I took myself.
Yeah.
My takeaway was me. Like, oh my God, I'm completely different.
All of me.
I'm so different. I think differently. I am, you know, it's just, the shifts were just so crazy. They were epic.
It's been fun to watch.
It's super fun. And this isn't my one takeaway, but I want to add, like, because you said you walk away different, and people watching this might be like, whatever, I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Right? I want to say, since Bloom Spiral in the last month, I've had 3 people that know me well come up to me and just say, hey, Leisha, can I share something with you? I just want to share that my experience of you before was that you were kind of rough, kind of a little bit, not macho, but just like a little bit pushy and rough and like overly confident. And they say, and now you're soft and you're open.
Oh, that's so cool.
And you're receiving and you are feminine and you're in this whole new state. And before I wouldn't want to like come talk to you about anything. And now I want to come hang out with you. Like, I can't get enough of you.
Yeah.
So it's like this piece of me fully softened that is drawing people into my life as part of the aftermath.
Yeah. I've seen that on a client level too. People that have been watching for a while finally feel like they can actually like reach out and talk to me because there's a different, there's
relatable.
The barrier that, you know, was there before is not anymore.
Yeah.
So.
The barrier is gone.
The trust piece, trusting women. That was another really big collective piece. But for me, trusting you and not trusting, just like letting it go and really truly being sisters in an instant.
Yeah, the house
big.
environment, the environment that's created in the house is just beautiful. It's like instant sisterhood and just really, really healing. I was really nervous to be in a house with 10 other women for a week. I think we all were.
There have been some, negative experiences with that.
Yeah, in the past, and it just seemed like immediately we were
From
all
the get-go.
like
Ease
and just friends and
ready to go.
supported.
Yeah.
And it was just great.
Wanting to love each other immediately.
Yeah, right away.
Yeah.
Just right away. There's no there's like, if there's any apprehension of like, I can't be in a house with 10 women or however many women for a week, like, actually, it's one of the most healing things you can do for yourself.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Did you share your takeaway, your biggest takeaway?
God, my biggest takeaway.
I know there's lots, right?
There's so many.
Too many. Too many.
I want to say my biggest takeaway is trusting myself. And stepping into that place where I know I have my own back if I need it, and because of that I can be open and just fully trusting myself. And that also means that I get to show up in the world however I want. Like, because I trust myself and I'm in my body and I'm in this space, like, I get to be me.
Yeah.
And I get to show up and do anything I want. Yeah, that's
It's
my
beautiful.
favorite. Yeah.
This is the best way to be seen. Just to see, show us you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love it.
So truly, it's like this space is for women who want to connect deeper with themselves. I mean, for me, that's what it meant. For me, was this opportunity to step outside of all of the noise and the stress of life and actually really be able to go inward and discover what's there. And then let that like ripple out into the way that I interact with other women and with the world and with my partner. And because I feel like there's a lot of women in the world who can feel that tension, like what it means to be a woman in the world right now, and they're looking for it. It's like you can feel it calling, you know, you can feel that there's more, there's something that's not quite there. And for me, that's what this space really provided, was the opportunity and the space and the support to find that peace that I couldn't find on my own. Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah. I liked how you started that sentence. You said, this space is for women who. So
Yeah, what does that mean to you?
this space is for women who are ready to heal, like ready to look at some stuff in a non-scary way, and ready to step into fully being themselves and
Like full permission.
full permission. Yeah, this is for women who are ready for full permission to step in who they really are and heal these ancestral and personal wounds. And it's not like, you know, you're going to go home with all this shit that you have to relook at and it takes 3 months. It's like, no, this stuff is resolved. It's done. It's gone. It's so fast.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't have to be this giant process. So the space is for women who are ready to like step in and do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
The space is for women who are ready to truly learn how to love themselves and other women. That's what's coming up really big for me right now. And then the second thing is how to own your power in a feminine way.
Yeah.
So it's still this, you know, this like idea of like, oh, my masculine's gonna go away. That's how I've survived my whole life. Instead of actually understanding that there's so much more power with your, like using your feminine versus like you're fighting with others' masculine, you know, your masculine energy and other people's masculine energy. So it's really wielding your feminine power in a different way.
Yeah, I'd like to be able to stay soft and feel powerful at the same time is such a such a different dynamic. Absolutely.
And still being able to use your words, like I'm thinking of in the corporate setting where I'm used to being, like still being able to use your words and being bold and fearless and speaking up in a less fighting, in a less jarring way, in a very this is my truth and this is my, in a very flowing and natural way where you will be heard, right? Instead of discounted. So yeah, there's a lot there too, I think.
So much.
There's a lot, so much.
I feel like we could talk for hours.
Yeah.
And it was fun. Like it wasn't just this intense
fun.
crying
We made
and
s'mores.
like it was fun.
Yeah, we laughed, we cried, we giggled.
We got creative.
We got to paint.
We played.
Played. Our little girls came out.
Yeah, little girls.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it was just.
That's actually, I mean, it's changed the way that I interact with my kids too. Like I got to connect with my inner child. And my, you know, like I have suppressed her for so long, and I went home and I was like, oh, now I get it. Like you guys just want to play with me.
That's so sweet.
And your little girl wants to play.
Yeah, my little girls actually ask now, does your little girl want to go to the swimming pool? So like it's changed the way that I even interact with my kids. Yeah.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Life changing.
You're just a better everything. You're a better parent. You're a better you're a better all of the things.
You're
Wife,
a better
mother.
lover.
Yeah, everything. everything.
Just do it. Just do it.
You won't regret it.
If you've watched the video this far, you're already in.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. We love you. We love you already.
Love my sister.
Have fun.
Have fun. Maybe I'll see you.
Oh my God, you're so cute.
Nailed it. Yeah.